Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life. We have a tier ranking to do. We are going to be doing 50 random video game characters. Now, let me explain why 50 random. Because there are going to be some iconic ones missing from this list. Likewise, there are going to be some you're like, why are they even on this list? And the point is that over this next year, we're going to do several of these ranking 50 video game characters. And at the end of the year, we will take the ones that were ranked the highest and put them into their own separate tier list to work out who we think is the best. Sound good, right?
Yep.
So we have 50 video game characters randomly chosen across all types of games. And we have 5 positions for them. We have, at the very, very top, iconic. Then we have great. Then we have memorable. Then we have meh. And then we have rubbish. Damon, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, definitely.
We begin then with Agent 47 of the Hitman games. What do you think of him?
Well, I've never actually played the Hitman game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't really. I mean, I know the character.
That's interesting, though, right? You've never played him, but you know the character.
Yeah, just I mean, to me, it's pretty Jason Statham, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? So
he never played Hitman.
No, I know, but he's his sort of character's always been confirmed as the image of that character. But I mean, I can't really judge this one because I've never actually played it.
Okay, I mean, I'm not big on the Hitman games. I haven't played that many myself, but I think the fact that it's so instantly memorable, like you literally know the bald head, you know the red tie, you know the black suit. I think we start by putting him in memorable, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've never played it, but I know the character.
That says it all, doesn't it? Okay, then. It is the big bad himself. It is Albert Wesker of the Resident Evil franchise.
It's got to go. Surely he's got to go in iconic.
Does it? Does he deserve iconic?
Maybe the one below. Maybe the one below actually, because I mean, iconic has got to be the best of the best. You know, talking like Mario and all that. You know, so
fair.
maybe below it.
I mean, what's your overriding memory of Wesker?
I mean, obviously, it's from from the first Resident Evil, obviously Resident Evil 1, obviously, when he's not a big part in it, but mainly probably Code Veronica, which he's mainly that's his main one in it, and obviously Resident Evil 5 and so on. But I mean, if we're judging it on Resident Evil 1, he's basically a bit part character, isn't he, really?
Yeah. Major player of the Resident Evil franchise. I think I agree with you. I think we'll put Wesker in great because he is great. It's Wesker. Wesker. Up next, then, it's Andrew Ryan of Bioshock fame.
Oh, man, it's difficult because I mean,
supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a voice on the radio for a lot of the game, nothing more, and the face and posters and a sort of overarching boogeyman of Rapture. More than anything else. And of course, when you meet him, you obviously find out the truth of what's going on and you kill him. There's not much else to it. But his influence, he's the creator of Rapture.
I mean, obviously, in the book too, obviously, Bioshock Rapture, you know, he's a main part in the book too. So
tough, right? Memorable?
Yeah, memorable. Yeah. I was going to
say. Let's put him after Hitman, though. Okay, I'm going to say this name, and let's see if you know who I'm talking about. The next one is Ashley Graham.
Nope.
What about if I screamed Leon at the top of my voice over and over again?
Is Ashley Graham? I mean, I'm guessing it's a Resident Evil reference, but...
Resident Evil 4? Ashley?
Oh, really? Oh, okay, well...
It's meh for me. It's meh.
Yeah,
annoyance.
Annoying. She's just for me, she's another Sherry.
Oh, I think she might be worse than Sherry.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, it says a lot about Ashley. The best time to play that game is when you've unlocked a suit of armor. And then she puts the suit of armor on and she can't be attacked or carried.
Yeah,
That's the best part. I think meh for Ashley.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, it's a duo. It's Banjo and Kazooie. I don't think they can go on iconic.
No. Again, I would put them in great, possibly, but I don't know, but behind.
After Wesker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we love them. We love them for their games, but as characters, they're not exactly in lots of games, are they?
No.
There you go, then. Bayonetta. Do you know Bayonetta?
Yeah, I do, but yeah, I do, yeah.
I mean, she's memorable. She really is. A sexified witch who's a kick-ass.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I played it once, twice. Memorable.
Bottom of memorable.
Yep.
Okay, we might have a first contender for iconic. It's Bowser.
It's got to be iconic. I mean, literally, he's the bad guy all the way through.
Yeah, he's Mario's arch enemy. He's always he's almost always the villain of the Mario games. He's not the best at actually beating Mario, but yeah, you can't argue with his iconic nature.
No, yeah.
Absolutely. Cloud, Strife of Final Fantasy VII fame.
As much as I would love to stick him in iconic because I love Final Fantasy.
Yep.
But for me, he's got to go and probably great.
Yeah.
But I'd put him behind Banjo-Kazooie and Albert Wesker.
I agree because of just simply the one game, innit?
That's it, exactly.
Commander Shepard. Now, I'm using the male version here because that is the one I think most people associate with him. But it could have been a female character and you could have changed the look as much as you want. But there is a sort of base look about Commander Shepard from Mass Effect.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I play it, I always stick to literally the male guy and the guy who's actually on the created view.
Oh, but it's not really. I mean,
it's not iconic.
Definitely not. I wouldn't even put him in great. I'm just wondering if it goes memorable or meh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's a base character who you can make yourself.
Yeah, that makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Because I mean, you can change him so many different ways.
All right, you know what? Let's put him in memorable, but after Hitman, Agent 47. Yeah.
Yep.
Crash Bandicoot.
Iconic. It's got to be iconic.
Okay. See, does he belong up there with Bowser? Really? Crash Bandicoot?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at. I mean, for me, iconic. I would stick people like Spyro, Mario, Crash.
Okay. Yep. I'll put them in iconic, but at the end.
I mean, I'm going on games that I played when I was like 10 years old, and I can still play now, and really still enjoy.
I feel like if you showed someone who was 40-year-old picture of, they'd be able to identify Crash Bandicoot. If you showed someone who was 10 years old, they'd be able to identify Crash Bandicoot. I think that says a lot. Diddy Kong.
Definitely not iconic. I mean, there's the other guy he'll be in there, but for me, I wouldn't even put him in great, to be honest. I mean,
same.
Maybe meh. Because I mean, I said I can't even think of one game where he played in it where you can control both of them together. But
yeah, when you think of Diddy Kong, you tend to think of Diddy Kong Racing, which doesn't really count. Okay, let's put him top of meh. Donkey Kong.
Again, he's one of those iconic characters who, I mean, the fact that even was a paper man, a paper boy. You know, the fact that the first time Mario actually featured in the game was with Donkey Kong.
Yep, you're right.
For me, he's got to be in iconic.
Do the games match up though? Does he have the same quality of games that like Crash and Bowser do?
Well, I mean, I can only think of really. I mean, I'm talking about the old SNES game that we used to play in the shed when we were kids.
Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, that's the Donkey Kong that I remember, and the only one I've actually ever played.
Yeah, so we have like Donkey Kong 64. We have other Donkey Kongs. We have in Super Smash. Let's put them iconic, but at the end after Crash, yeah. Dr. N. Cortex, the villain of Crash Bandicoot.
I don't think he's iconic. I mean,
I agree.
I like him, he's a pretty cool bad guy. But
I hear his voice in my head a lot. You know.
yeah,
How about I reckon top of memorable
yeah.
above Agent 47,
Mm.
Duke Nukem. Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's not iconic. I mean, don't get he's brilliant, but he doesn't deserve to be in with the guys at the top.
I agree. I'd put him at great, and I would put him after Wesker, before Banjo-Kazooie.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll go that.
Earthworm Jim.
Well, it's definitely not iconic because I mean, my memories of this game was literally you're talking about maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah.
When I last played it. I mean, obviously, I know the character. He's a worm with a bloody spacesuit and a gun in it. But
Memorable? Top of memorable?
Definitely memorable. Yeah.
I agree. For us, it's just he's not iconic or great. Yeah. Ezio Auditore of Assassin's Creed fame. Oh, it's tough, isn't it?
See, he, out of them all, he was my favourite.
Of course.
He's better than the Altair. Because his story number 2 is a lot better. But he's not iconic. He's not great. Maybe again, bloody memorable for me personally.
So, and again, I agree. I think he's going to push Earthworm Jim down and be top of memorable.
Yeah.
Ganondorf.
That's hard because he's one of the coolest bad guys. Like because he's like proper like I don't know gothic. He's like a gothic bad guy. He was to me the way he looks.
He's iconic. Come on, he is the villain of the Zelda series.
I put him above Bowser.
Ooh, no, I can't.
Really?
After Bowser, I had a Crash.
Yeah, go on.
I think more people would know who Bowser was than he would.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
One many people aren't going to know, but you will. George Stobart of Broken Sword fame.
Yeah.
For me, it's great.
Yeah, it's not iconic because I don't think a lot of people would know who he is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Unless you're a fan of the series, you wouldn't have a clue who he is. It's like the same with Rincewind from Discworld. Unless you know who he was. But I'll go a great here.
Okay, but let's put at the bottom of great after Cloud. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Geralt of Rivia of The Witcher fame. Do you know who this is?
I've never played Witcher.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've only ever played The Witcher 3, and that was quite thing. So, like, it's an easy one for me. He goes unmemorable, and he's very recognizable, probably more because of the TV series that Netflix run as well. I'm going to put him after Agent 47, but before Commander Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
GLaDOS from Portal, the computer.
Again, I've never played Portal. I've heard a lot of it, but I've never actually played it.
Okay, so this is the decision one for me then. Then this is, I think GLaDOS is top of memorable. There's a lot going on memorable here. Gordon Freeman of Half-Life.
Again, I've not played it.
I mean, I played them a long time ago. I wasn't quite as into them as the way other people are. I get that he's very iconic for people that know Half-Life, but I think majority of people would be like, oh, who is that? So I'm going to be controversial, and I'm going to put him at the top of meh.
Is that the guy he wears like an orange suit or something?
Kind of. He's got glasses and a goatee, and it's kind of like a space suit. I think top of meh just because of our opinions on him. Yeah?
Yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood from the Secret of Monkey Island games.
Again, I've never heard of it.
Oh wow, okay. I mean, old school point and click games. He's a funny character. A lot of people will certainly model on him. He's a jokey kind of pirate. For me, I would put him. I'm going to put him in great at the end after George. Isabelle from Animal Crossing.
I've obviously, I've played Anne quite a lot, but not really a memorable character. Nothing. I mean,
she does the town announcements.
Yeah, I mean,
I think she goes on Mare, don't you think?
Yeah, because I mean, not really an important character, really.
I'll put a top on Mare though, because I feel like more people will know Isabel than Gordon Freeman. Jade from Beyond Good and Evil. Tough one, right?
Yeah.
Because we know her, but that's about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I quite like those games actually because they were good games, but I mean, not really iconic. I mean, I would say great, but
Whoa.
Probably either memorable or meh.
Well, okay, all right, let's put her in memorable because we're meeting in the middle, but let's put her at the end after Bayonetta.
Yeah.
John Marston of Red Dead Redemption fame.
I mean, I've only ever played the first one, so I've not actually played the second one, but
I mean, he's pretty memorable, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not iconic. He's not great, but yeah, he's memorable. Yeah.
I reckon he goes alongside Ezio, but after Ezio. Kirby.
Well, no, I mean, I never really liked these games. It's very, very, very iconic. Yeah, so it has to go on the top because it's one of those ones which people know who he is by looking at it.
Yeah, bottom of iconic after Donkey Kong. Sound good?
Yep.
Lara Croft.
Again, I've never really been a big fan of the games, but she's iconic. Yeah, people know who she is.
Yeah, and I'd be tempted to put her near the top. Do you think go ahead of Bowser?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. It's Lara Croft. Link.
Again, this is going to be
iconic.
I would love to. I mean, I would say iconic for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, okay, I'll get it. Good.
I'm just wondering. So we've got Lara Croft, Bowser, and Ganondorf as the top three on iconic. Where does Link fit amongst them?
Behind Ganondorf.
Behind Ganondorf.
I mean,
I'd put him ahead of Ganondorf.
What was the top three? Is Lara,
Bowser, Ganondorf.
Okay, yeah, go on, yeah. Put him above Ganondorf then.
Yeah, that seems the right place for him to go. Marcus Phoenix, Gears of War.
Not iconic for me. He's not. He's a great character.
There you go. Great. Yep, you've already said it. I agree. Yeah. So we've got Wesker and Duke Nukem as the top two. Does he go above them? No.
No, I think behind, but maybe behind him. Yeah.
So ahead of Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a lot more games.
Mario. This is an easy one, right?
Yeah. For me, he goes straight to the top. Number one.
Yeah, I agree. Right to the top. Number one ahead of. He's Mario, isn't it?
Yep, easily.
Nobody in the world doesn't know who Mario is.
Exactly.
Master Chief of Halo fame.
Like I said, I've never really liked Halo. I've always been a Call of Duty than Halo, but I know who the character is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I'll stick it in memorable.
I'd put on top of memorable.
Yeah.
I had a GLaDOS. Yep, I agree. Max Payne. Tough, right? Because
not iconic. Would I say great? I mean,
we just put Master Chief and memorable. Max Payne can't go above Master Chief. More people know who Master Chief is than Max Payne.
Yeah.
I think they're directly after Master Chief.
Yeah.
Mega Man. Weirdly, I don't think this is an iconic character.
No, I mean it's a very famous name. Everyone, I mean, a lot of people know who it is, but for me, it's not iconic. It's more memorable for me.
Oh, I'd have put him in great.
Great, would you? Where would you put him in great though?
I'd have put him at the top above Wesker.
Above us.
Yeah, that high. Yeah. Because if you look at the bottom of great, we've got like George Stobart, and it's like, Mega Man is no more than him.
No, yeah.
And I'd say Mega Man is no more than Wesker. Pac-Man.
Straight to it's iconic, but I mean, I don't know because I mean, he's very famous. You know, he's literally he's been around for bloody God knows how many years. I mean,
after Mario.
Yeah, in the top after Mario's got to be.
Yeah, I agree. We could have put an argument from going top, but I like Mario being top. Princess Peach. I mean, she's iconic.
Yeah, I mean, she's iconic, but she's not near the top. I mean, maybe somewhere in the middle.
So we got Bowser, we got Link, we got Ganondorf, we got Crash Bandicoot. What about after Ganondorf ahead of Crash?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Agreed. Which brings us to another lady. It is Zelda. Zelda herself.
I don't think she's iconic.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I'd put her alongside Peach.
Would you?
Yeah. After Peach, ahead of.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
Yeah. Rayman.
To be honest, it ain't getting easier.
Yeah, no, right. I mean, great.
Yeah, I mean, he's well known, but didn't really play many of his games, to be fair.
Yeah, so we got Mega Man, Wesker, Duke Nukem, and then Marcus Phoenix. I reckon after Duke Nukem ahead of Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Samus Aran of Metroid fame.
Never played Metroid games.
Yeah, we've had this before. Yeah, you know the character, right?
Yeah, I know the character. Yeah.
So for me, it's memorable. After Master Chief ahead of Max Payne. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Sephiroth.
And
We put Cloud in great. Where do we put Sephiroth?
But then see, Sephiroth is a proper badass bad guy. You know, I mean, I mean, for me, he's on the same level as Ganondorf, sort of style.
I agree. No, I'm great. We've got Ganondorf. Yeah. Let's put Sephiroth after Ganondorf.
Yeah, because I mean, when you think of Final Fantasy VII, you automatically think of Sephiroth.
I agree. He certainly stands out more than Cloud does. We haven't put anything in rubbish yet, but we have our first contender. It is Slippy Toad from Star Fox.
Oh God! I went for bloody Peppy, but yeah, 100%. Good, that is going to rubbish.
Yep.
That's so annoying.
Oh, I agree, 100%. But now we're back to the difficult ones again. It is Solid Snake. So he goes an iconic, but this is where do we put him? So you tell me where to stop. We have Mario, we have Pac-Man, we have Lara Croft, we have Bowser, we have Link, we have Ganondorf, we have Sephiroth, we have Princess Peach, Princess Zelda, Crash, Donkey Kong, Kirby.
For me, he goes behind Bowser, I'd say.
Whoa, yeah, man, brilliant placing. Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, I agree. That was great.
He's so famous.
Absolutely. And talking about famous, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, man.
So obviously he's right near the top. The question is, does he go above or after Mario?
Behind Mario, I'd say.
That's it. Yep. Yeah. I was waiting. I was exactly where I would have put him after Mario, ahead of
Mario. More famous.
Absolutely. Spyro the Dragon. So
it's definitely in the top, but for me, it's more around near Crash.
That's it. I was about to say, you said that you put Crash and Spyro on the same level. So you put them next to Crash, but I think ahead of Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, me too. So I prefer Spyro than Crash.
Agreed. Right, we've got 7 more. Star Fox himself, Fox McCloud.
See, I personally enjoy the games, but a lot of people, I don't think it's that famous, to be fair. I mean, I don't know how it's done with sales-wise, but I mean, maybe in Great.
I think Great works. I think bottom of Great after Guybrush. You know what? No, I put Guybrush too high. I'm going to move Guybrush down to memorable. And Fox McCloud can go after George. No, Fox is more memorable than George Stobart.
Yeah, I'll go there.
No, I'm going to move George down as well. He doesn't belong great. He belongs in memorable. And I'm going to put him after Max Payne. That makes more sense. We've got to turn our own brains off here for what we like.
True.
Okay, potentially another contender for the rubbish. It is Tails, miles per hour. Tails of Sonic fame.
Yeah. I'll go for rubbish too, because the amount of times that practice got himself killed.
He's annoying.
Yep.
But ahead of Slippy. I'd rather deal with Tails than Slippy.
Yep.
A funny one here. The Z block from Tetris.
The Z block?
Yeah, you know the one that's shaped like a Z.
Oh, okay.
It's basically the worst block you can get when playing Tetris.
Well, it's got to go in rubbish, surely. It's the worst block you can get. So, I mean...
Ahead or below Slippy?
Slippy's at the very bottom. The very bottom.
There might be something that beats Slippy.
Yeah, Pepe, or whatever it is.
No. We haven't got any more of them, but there is another character who's quite annoying. Here's one for me, but you're not. I don't think you'll know it. It's Thomas from Thomas Was Alone.
No, I don't know.
Now, I get it. Most people aren't going to know this. I just put this in there for me. So I accept the fact that I want to put him in iconic. I can't put him on iconic. So I'm going to put him in memorable at the bottom alongside Jade and Bayonetta. Tingle, the green fairy from Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. Rubbish.
Yeah, go on. I'll go with that, yeah.
He's so annoying. He's so obnoxious. I would actually put him at the bottom of rubbish. What do you think?
Above that annoying frog?
Okay, you really want a frog at the bottom, we'll do it. Two more. Vaas from Far Cry 3. Do you remember Vaas? The villain.
Yeah, the villain, yeah.
Pretty memorable. Bottom of memorable?
Yeah.
And that brings us to a last one of this first round of 50 video game characters, and it is Yuna of Final Fantasy X fame.
Definitely not iconic, not great. For me, meh.
Yeah.
I don't think she's memorable. I mean, she's a good character. Don't get me wrong. The whole Tiders love scene is pretty cool, but other than that, yeah.
People wouldn't know it. I agree. Meh, and I reckon after Isabella. And that's it. So the characters, I'm only gonna recap the iconic and great characters. So these are the ones that have qualified for our end of year tier list. And it is pretty fair what you might expect. It's Fox McCloud, Cloud himself from Final Fantasy VII, Banjo-Kazooie, Marcus Phoenix, Rayman, Duke Nukem, Albert Wesker, Mega Man, Kirby, Donkey Kong, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Princess Zelda, Princess Peach, Sephiroth, Ganondorf, Link, Solid Snake, Bowser, Lara Croft, Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Mario. So quite a few goes through to the next round. You happy with that?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Cool. There you go. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror, and heavy metal. What else is life for?